Oops. Oh. Basically, like, if we're looking at anxiety about hair versus time, and this is like, you know, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and then 20 to 30. My anxieties about my hair were non-existent here. Obviously, they were like non-existent, and it was like growing. And then it started like really, really growing. Like it just like skyrocketed here. Probably peaked around like, it kept growing, and it peaked around like 22 when I figured out, when I basically figured out, like, I'll call this the UC, the undercut era, okay? And I still made some like horrific hair choices, but once I figured out the undercut era, it was like boom. Like there was man buns in there. Like it might have been bad.
Soldiers died trying to set a minion voting system.
It might have been bad, and I had like a good, like from 22 to like 28 Twitch era. 22 to like 28 when I had no fears whatsoever and basically just had like great hair, didn't think about it. All I would just do is like get out of bed and like just pull my hair one way, you know, and then boom, that's my hair now for the rest of the day. Didn't even care, right? And my entire haircuts, all the haircuts that I had, and everything was geared towards efficiency. What I mean by that is like I just didn't want to take any time out of my day to like make my hair look good. I didn't want to think about it. So I basically was just focusing on efficiency. I even started cutting my own hair with the man bun, right? Like that's how little I cared. I was just growing out the top, cutting all the sides on my own. I used to cut my own hair. Fun fact for those of you who don't know. And it was just the best years, right? And I wore the man bun, and I still stand by the man bun. Because, I mean, are you kidding me? Like, anime? Really? People on this platform usually min-max completing games. You min-max your fucking hair? Exactly. I mean, it's the same. It is the same concept. It's literally min-maxing. Like, I min-max every aspect of my life. Perhaps that's the reason why I can't min-max games. So then the Twitch era came. And then people started saying I was losing hair, and I probably was. Like, my hairline started receding a little bit, and it has receded since those days. I mean, look, as you can see, like, it used to be here. Like, my hairline used to be, like, full up to this way, and now it's, like, pushed back a little bit, right? Not that big of a deal overall. Not, like, crazy, but then my anxieties, boom, skyrocketed. So now we're over here in the Twitch era at the wonderful age of 29. Hair anxieties have blown through the fucking roof. And I don't know what my good hairstyle is going to be in the future. I don't know what to do. The 29th year of my life also featured a buzz cut segment, which was terrible. So, you know, this is like a COVID graph. You know, we hit the peak, we hit the early peak of anxieties, and then boom, it dropped down to nothing. Like, we completely eliminated COVID, and then pow, back to like second peak, but much larger now. Which is, of course, ironic because America couldn't even do any of that.
I was losing my hair and started buzzing it. Feel free, man.
Yeah, there was I guess what happened here is what we call the Florida, where we just didn't care about it, and we weren't even logging the numbers, you know? This is what is known as the Florida area right here, where there was no anxiety, but also because, like, just didn't even care. Like, you know, the man bun was probably weird. I mean, looking back at it now in this area, at the heart of this area, I literally was cutting my own hair, like right here, cutting my own hair. No anxiety, probably not a good look. I also didn't have money. Like it's not like I could just go and get a fucking haircut. And for the longest time, like my friends were the ones who or hairstylists who cut my hair anyway, because like I thought it was really fucking expensive.
Donald
Yeah, I was doing my own lineup.
So much anxieties because of how much counting you do. Less counting, less anxieties. Trump.
Yeah. I guess in the words of Donald Trump, I guess Donald Trump is right. The more you count your hairline, the more it recedes. He's right. Those other countries, they're not counting their hairlines. Folks, they're not thinking about it, believe me. Some of them, they're bald. They're actually bald. They're wearing a wig. Nobody talks about the wigs that China is wearing. China's wearing wigs, folks. Me, on the other hand, we are looking at our hairline very carefully. This is why we need to stop the hairline count, but start it in other areas.